We're so excited to see you guys. I'm going to check to make sure we're in the right group. I'm pretty sure we are because Marge is pressing buttons. And it's not me.
That's
Chanel
right.
Phillips, Marge Martins. There we are. That's nice.
There we are.
Happy Wednesday.
I'm not echoing.
Oh, are you? That could be me. That could be me. I'm done now.
Sometimes when we are on Facebook and live streaming, it creates an echo. I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good. I think we're good. We're all
Perfect.
fine. Hey, what did I say today was? It wasn't Wellness Wednesday. It's Winning Wednesday.
Winning Wednesday.
Winning Wednesday. What are you winning at today? I have to sit down and think about that. Ways that I'm winning.
I had a little pre-glimpse into what Plexus was offering yesterday already, and I had such a hard time keeping my mouth shut because I am not about getting the gifts or the actual gift, but what it will possibly be able to do for others.
And that's definitely how we're winning today is this awesome Mother's Day special. So we wanted to come in here and tell you guys, it's not just something pretty. If you haven't checked your email yet, we're talking about the Mother's Day special with Joyome that is also intertwined with this whole Giving Keys necklace thing. We're going to tell you a little bit more about this. But yeah, super, super exciting. But Marge is going to tell us a little bit more. We're going to get some backstory about the company because you guys are mostly new. Maybe some of you guys don't understand this, the concept that Plexus has about giving back. Like it blows my mind constantly how
I just love it.
Always giving back.
The idea
of if you're blessed, be a blessing, right?
Mm-hmm. And so that saying actually comes right from our president, Alec Clark. Mm-hmm. And it's, one of the things that he lives out largely. If you're blessed, be a blessing. And he is visually, you can see it everywhere he goes. And it's just often by a handshake or a hug of how he blesses others. His genuine personality is just so warm and down to earth and receiving. And that's how he leads his company, right? And Tarl alongside, like just a huge forward thinking mindset of how they can always give back to their community. And Tarl came from a single mom family, where his mom was a network marketer and often struggled to make ends meet. And he helped her build that business, right? Yeah. So the general idea of them giving back is everywhere in the company, everywhere. It comes from as much as having our paychecks, deposited into our bank accounts early. It comes from all the ways that they can bless us in the compensation plan, bonuses, extra additions, just for us, making the ambassadors feel special, right? And then the programs that they do for philanthropy, Nourish One, Janelle's going to talk about that a little bit, Mary's Meals in Canada, and now the Giving Back Keys, or the Giving Keys organization for homeless people. Yeah. These things are all just examples of where we've come to learn of who our company is, what they stand on, the belief that they have in us is phenomenal. But tell them a little bit about Nourish One and Mary's Meals and that first.
Well, I'm going to go back and I'm just going to add a couple things in there really, really quick that I think that really solidified my belief in the fact that we were really with the right company who they practice what they preach. They do. And they do a lot of this stuff when nobody is looking, right? And that I think is where you can really start to form a complete understanding of your company is what do they do that isn't plastered all over our catalogs, right? Like what makes them who they are. So number one, one of the latest ones that I've heard is that they actually paid for a police dog to be in their area, like in their county. They paid for a police dog position. So as a law enforcement officer's wife, this is super huge for me because I understand what that's going to do to equip their law enforcement officers and to keep their community safe. Another amazing thing that happens is anytime there's a natural disaster that affects Plexus people, and even when it doesn't affect Plexus people, I remember I remembered so many times now that when there's been something, we've gotten paid even earlier. They brought the commissions team in and kept them overtime so that they can get money out to people who are losing things and they need extra funds and all those things. But they also, they section off part of customer service, and customer service goes in and starts to phone the ambassadors who are in those affected areas to make sure that they're okay and to see if they need anything else. And then they also send teams down to help out with the Red Cross and help with different things like that. I know that in the past when we've gotten bags at convention, they've actually taken the excess bags and they have loaded them up with school supplies and they've donated them to places in their area where they've got kids that have a high need for things like this. Like these guys, they're always doing something to give back. So this brings us around to today. So Marge mentioned Nourish One. I don't know if you guys know this. If you're new and maybe you got a welcome pack that had lean in it. So we have vegetarian lean and then we've got the 2 whey leans as well. And somewhere on your bag, depending on if you're in the States or in Canada, you're going to see this little Nourish One icon and you're going to wonder what that is. Well, lean actually is 14 meal replacements in one bag. It's 14 servings. You have 28 snacks or 14 meals. And for every bag of lean sold, they will actually give 14 meals to someone in need in your area. So if it's in the States, they've got Nourish One. They partnered with that company in particular because they knew that it had international chapters. And so Mary's Meals is our equivalent in Canada. And they've just given $25,000 in January to Mary's Meals to help to feed people in Canada who are not as fortunate as maybe we are. So remember, when you are putting your order together, if you're a shake person, you buy them at Costco or you do something like that, you know what? It's just easy to make the switch because now you know that not only are you nourishing your own body, but we're turning around and we're helping others as well. So Nourish One, amazing. We're actually going to put some of the Nourish One videos in the comments to this, so that you guys can watch and you can find out all the things. But the other one, maybe Marge has the graphic up because I totally scrolled and didn't remember why I was looking through my phone for something. Oh, here it is.
The graphic for the
giving keys. Okay, so with this new Joyome Mother's Day thing, if you guys haven't tried Joyome yet, you really need to. It's amazing. There's a 60-day money back guarantee. What were you gonna say?
And it's so easy. It's so easy. It's like morning wash and evening wash, and it's honestly the skin system. I mean, we could talk an hour on the cleanliness, on the format, on who developed it, but you can find that on Facebook. You can find that in our team groups. But the formulation is just incredible, beyond incredible.
Yeah.
And there's been so many situations of, everybody knows skincare can be like a huge, massive market, and it can be really complicated. It's the simplicity and the goodness, feeding the microbiome. We're all about the microbiome, and so this just kind of links arms alongside of the microbiome.
It was funny. I was in Sephora the other day looking around, and I noticed that there was this shelf of purple bottles and stuff, and it had a big word on there. It said prebiotic skincare, but it was like 7 or 8 steps or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll take my Joyome any day. Because like Marge said, you wash your face with whatever you want to wash it with, whether it's a special microfiber cloth or you use coconut oil or you use something from the drugstore or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then you have your day serum and that's it. No toner, no heavy moisturizer, no under eye cream, no pore minimizer, no mattifier, none of these things, you guys. And then at nighttime, it's the same thing. You don't need the heavy night cream. You don't need, it's just 1 step in the morning, 1 step in the evening, and you're done. And the results from this stuff within 7 days for most people are enough to make them Joyome users for life. So besides how amazing, I am too.
Completely.
I love it. I absolutely.
I love that they saw a need and were able to link it to the Joyome, right? We all have mothers. We all have, we may not all have mothers, but we all have women in our lives that are special to us. And sometimes we may not know what to get them. This is a perfect gift alongside of this Joyome morning and night face wash, face cream, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time talking today.
Take a moment. It's okay. It's Wednesday. We're here for you. We're here for you.
These little necklaces with the emblem of joy on it are hand stamped, and they're designed and made by people that are transitioning out of homelessness. It's giving them a purpose. It's giving back again, right? Enabling others to empower themselves.
Are you guys seeing a trend? So we've got Nourish One and Mary's Meals that deal with people like food, like local food banks, that kind of thing, that help to feed people who are in need. And the other thing that I need to say quickly about Nourish One is that they were talking about last year when they launched all this, they were talking about how a lot of school kids don't love it when there's a break from school, because oftentimes the only guaranteed meal that they have in a day is the ones that they're fed at school. And so we're coming up on Easter in Alberta anyway, where Marge is. They've got spring break this week. Saskatchewan, we have it this week. Maybe you guys down in the States have it a different week. I'm not sure how it all works. But think about those children who are counting on those meals who don't get them when there's time off school. What about summertime? What about Christmas time? All those things. And this is what Nourish One is giving back to. And then we've got the Giving Keys, this necklace and they're beautiful. It's this gorgeous, tiny, delicate little necklace with a circle. You guys, if you haven't seen them, they're so
pretty.
Joy.
I already ordered.
Yep. I got mine in my cart. I just got to press check out. But yeah.
And that's the thing, like we can think of others, right? Like that's always the beauty of Plexus is thinking forward and thinking of others. And so if you guys are new here and this is something that, you know, is brand new to you of how Plexus is giving back, and you're wondering of who can I share my supplements with, this is another avenue that you probably know a whole lot of people that would love to have this and be able to understand of why it's important to you. So absolutely, great idea to share this.
It is. It's so good. And you know what? Maybe what you choose to do is maybe you choose to buy a couple sets. Maybe you buy one for yourself and one to hand out for people to use as a tester. And so you end up with 2 necklaces and you've got that one person in your life that you're like, you know what? They would be amazing at this whole Plexus thing, but I'm not really sure how to broach the subject with them. Maybe that's the person that you decide to give that second necklace to. And you say, hey, I wanted to give this to you because I thought of you, but I'd love to share the story behind it. This is the company I'm working with right now. And this was actually made by somebody who is trying to get their life back on track, trying to come in off the street. And Plexus is supporting these dreams and goals. And I'm just so proud to be with this company. So yeah, lots of different ideas.
So let's wrap up. We've gone for 10 minutes.
We said we were just going to go 10 minutes. Just trying to tell me to be quiet.
I'm trying to keep it short. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I want you guys to borrow our belief.
Yeah.
Right? Me and Janelle have solid, strong belief and lots of it. You can borrow it. You can use our stories. You can go and use other people's stories. I want you to borrow our belief in our company and watch what they do. Start now with the Giving Back Keys. I want you to borrow our belief in the products because possibly if you're new here, you're just getting into your second month. You're probably just, you know, in the middle of your first month, maybe. This is just barely scratching the surface. And so take it from us. We've been here for a while. We will allow you to walk with us. We'll come alongside and we'll give you the belief for that journey. Giving back is only a part of who Plexus is. So I'm so excited to see where this is going to take you and who you're going to be sharing it with.
I am too. And hey, you know what? It's any Joyome combo that this will come with. So there's even, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's an X Factor plus Slim and then a trial pack, like trial packs of Joyome. Each individual trial pack of Joyome is actually a 3-day supply.
It is.
If you aren't willing to like jump in on this and you want to do the Giving Back Keys, you can order your Slim, your X Factor plus, and a package of the, like I think it's 10 of them.
10 samples.
10 samples. Yeah. So you will get those samples in together and that'll be 100 PV. So that's what as ambassadors we're shooting for is 100 PV every month. So if you're looking for something to bump you over, do that. And then you get the awesome little necklace too. It's over a $45 value, I think is what they say in the email. Yes. So make sure you chat with your upline to make sure you can get your own little necklace and get them quick because they're going to go really fast.
That's the thing. Limited edition. We did this for Valentine's Day for the Jade Roller. And I had so many people that didn't get one.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sad because, you know, we want everyone to at least get one.
Yeah. They were sold out super quick. So hop on that website, press shop, find, and they're all indicated right on the website, which ones are applicable to get that cute little necklace, and you can go forward with it. And I can't wait to see lots of selfies with all of our pretty little necklaces.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today, you guys.
Have a wonderful day.
Take care.